Well, statistically, we know that Indian people don't really vote very much. So if we want people to vote no on the marriage amendment, the first step really is just getting people out to vote. But ultimately, for me, for now, this is the government that we're living under. And, you know, and I want it to be the best that it can be for everybody that's in this country.
In our neighborhoods, we still have very high unemployment. Foreclosures seem to be leveling off, but it was very hard hit in our district with foreclosures. Housing, affordable housing. I mean, I think that is like the basic sort of human rights issue is affordable housing. I mean, if you think about if we can provide our families with housing options that they can, so there's stability, so that their children can go to the same school all year. If you look at our district, by the time the next election comes around, especially in Phillips neighborhood, half of the residents will have moved by the time the next election comes around. Well, a lot of people are frustrated because of the gridlock that's been happening. If you look at the last session, it was the fewest number of laws passed, I think, in history.
Well, I came out today to find out more about what our leaders in our community are talking about, which issues that are important to them, and really getting the word out to vote, because so many things aren't working right now, and because of Republicans, and I really strongly feel that Obama deserves another 4 years to carry out his plan, to help us with our medical, to help us, middle class with our taxes, and I think that's really important right now. A lot of people are struggling because they cut a lot of programs and even jobs, and so I really foresee that Obama will carry out his plan to make a difference, and he has already, and I just feel it's really important to do this because, not so long ago we weren't able to vote and not be heard, and I think that everybody has a right to state their issues and really help carry those things out.
But yeah, I think that for a lot of Native people, voting and whether or not to vote and whether or not to participate in the political process is kind of a really complex and kind of painful thing. And I think for that reason, that's, I think, a big part of why we have really low voter turnout rates. And so we just thought that it was important to do what we could do to help mobilize our community and get people to the polls.